Welcome to the Zizzy Show! And welcome to the Zizzy Kitchen. Today we will be teaching you how to make the perfect chocolate chip cookie, chewy edition. Can you attest how good this chocolate chip cookie is?
Amazing. It's literally chewing into a pillow.
If we make like 2 dozen, it usually lasts us about 14 hours.
Maybe less than that if we're really big enough.
Yes, it depends on how many times we'll wake up in the middle of the night. Shall we move on with it?
Yeah.
This is how you make the perfect chocolate chip cookie. Here we go. For your ingredients, you will need 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup of sugar, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup, 2 sticks of unsalted butter. Unsalted.
Reminds me of you.
Unsalted. You will need 2 eggs. It could even be like that grade A egg.
You're really good at handling those.
Unless you want those like organic eggs. But we love eggs around here.
Organic eggs.
And you definitely need mini chocolate chips. Don't get those milk chocolate chips. They ain't it. The mini semi-sweet chocolate chips. Thank you. Okay, first order of business. Before you start anything, you have to melt your butter and you have to whip your butter. Your cookie depends on the temperature of your butter.
And whipping it?
You gotta whip it.
That was disgusting.
Which whip were you thinking of? Oh, let me move these out of the way because there's another camera here. Anyways, a squire. 1 minute, please.
The fuck you just say?
1 minute, please, wench.
Alright.
Can you also face this way?
Alright.
Come on.
That's interesting.
Thank you.
Ooh, yo, Chewbacca head ass.
Melt your butter for 1 minute, and then I'll teach you what to do after that. Okay. While your butter is melting, we're gonna mix the dry ingredients.
Butter, melt. Say that 3 times fast. While your butter's melting. Say it 3 times fast.
Shh, I'm trying to give a very nice, concise direction.
Say it 3 times fast.
What am I saying?
While my butter's melting.
While my butter is melting. Oh.
Or say while the butter's melting.
While the butter is melting. Well, shut up, bitch. Okay, 2 1/4 cup flour. Okay. And we do rough measurements here. That's 1. Oh, I got a camera right there, baby. You gotta get a different angle. And don't be showing your camera. There's a camera there watching you.
I don't know if it's out.
2.
You gotta cut that shit out.
And depending on how fluffy you want your cookie, I typically do a little bit more, like an extra 1/8 of a cup of flour, just for a little bit extra lift.
You did say 1 minute, right?
Yes, 1 minute.
Perfect. Almost forgot.
Okay, thank you. So your butter is gonna be pretty melted, okay? You're gonna whip it up, it's gonna be warm. You cannot use your butter warm inside chocolate chip cookies. So what you're gonna do, make sure everything's mixed, and then you're going to throw it in the freezer for about 2 or 3 minutes. And can you throw that in the freezer, please? You're gonna throw it in the freezer for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then you're gonna check on it and you're gonna whip it until it's like a nice, creamy, almost like whipped cream. It's more like a buttercream. Oh, buttercream, okay. Anyways. We're going to mix our 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay. And we are going to mix our 1 teaspoon of salt. Girl, if you don't move your ass out the way, Vanilla.
Sounds like you.
And the reason you use unsalted butter is so you can control how much salt is actually in your cookies. Okay, Swire, could you put these away? Because we don't like clutter up in here. Thank you. Oh, could you also give me another fork?
A fork?
A fork. Yes, we mix everything with forks and spoons. We got muscles. We don't need those kitchen aids. Is that a big spoon? Or a big fork?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna mix it up. Oh, I don't use a whisk either.
I guess if something else can do it better.
Damn. Okay, our dry ingredients are done. On to the wet ingredients. We will have to wait for the butter, but the sugars come first, okay?
Wait, what kind of ingredients? Just make sure they know.
We are now moving on to our wet ingredients.
Oh.
We're moving on to our wet ingredients.
Do we put me inside it?
Anyways, you need 3/4 cup of sugar. Okay. Squire.
Might as well just call me your bitch.
Bitch, take it away.
Ah!
Well, you said it wasn't me.
Mother. Oh! Alright, bitch!
Alright. Alright, next ingredient. 3/4 cup of brown sugar.
Make sure your brown sugar's packing.
Packing. Could you please put this away? Thank you. Alright, you're gonna mix up your brown sugar and sugar. Oh, maybe I need to do it. Okay, in hindsight, I think 1 minute for the butter is a little too long in the microwave, but the point is you want it to get melted down, and then you want to pull it out of the freezer so you can whip it, okay? So now that we have our whipped butter, we can throw that in the sugar.
I have one more pun for you.
What?
Hey, I don't think you... Since it looks like pudding, maybe you shouldn't put it in for a minute in the microwave.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Put it in reverse.
We can't afford a KitchenAid right now, so a fork it is. And our whisk is literally trash. Bring out the whisk.
Oh,
Our whisk is
girl.
actually
She's
trash.
seen better days. Good Lord have mercy.
Girl, our whisk, I don't know what happened to our whisk.
She has seen better days. Girl looks like you in the morning.
Girl.
Fucked up.
Okay. Now we're gonna add our eggs. 1 egg at a time. Can you give me a butter knife, please? 1 egg at a time. All right, add your second egg. Damn, I'm so good at cracking eggs. Popping cherries.
Ah, yeah, right.
Hey, what do you mean, yeah, right?
That's it.
And our last not actual ingredient before the chocolate chips, you're gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And you know, if you drop a couple extra drops of, vanilla in the concoction, ain't gonna hurt, cause it's vanilla. Okay, now you're gonna mix the two. You're going to mix about half of your dry ingredients first.
Damn. Why does it look like my mama's vagina?
Excuse me.
What?
I thought you said that was a piranha pussy. Okay. Add the rest of your dry ingredients.
White knuckle in that goddamn spoon.
Ah! Can you buy me a KitchenAid for like my birthday or something?
Dropping back in for one.
After you mix your dry ingredients, you are going to take your mini chocolate chips, bust them wide open, throw them in there. Squire,
Yeah.
could you turn the oven on to 350, please?
Yes, master.
Thank you. For your baking sheets, I also like to put parchment paper and make sure that the bottom of your cookie is evenly cooked and it's very easy to just pick up and put away. Make sure you wash your hands. It is time to make our cookies. Small spoon, we're gonna use our hands to roll these up, okay? Make a little circle. We're gonna fit 12 cookies on a pan. Babe, please entertain while I roll these cookies.
You're really good at handling balls.
It's actually true.
Yeah, right. I was just
What do you
kidding.
mean?
I was just kidding, just to be funny, but girl.
You've never had an issue.
Girl, your ball handling skills is mediocre,
Girl, did you
girl.
see me drop you on the court?
Girl. Oh, we're talking about sports. Okay, well, never mind then.
And now we're gonna put them in the oven. Make sure you put them on the middle rack, temperature 350, and you're gonna put them in for about 8 minutes. The key to baking your cookies is that you need to take them out early. They're gonna continue to bake on the baking sheet even after you take them out, but in order to get like a chewy texture of your cookie, you need to take them out early. So most cookie recipes call for 8 to 10 minutes, maybe 11 minutes, whatever. But 8 minutes should be about max of what you will actually need. Now that your cookies are out, you are gonna leave them on the pan for about 1.5 to 2 minutes because they are gonna be too flimsy to move to the cooling rack, which you definitely wanna move them to a cooling rack. And you see how you have these nice crinkled tops to the cookies? That's exactly what you want. And that's how you make the perfect chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, girl. Those are so soft. You are a feral cat. I need a fucking spray bottle for you. Real quick, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell notification.
Come back for a new episode next week.
Bye!
Bye!